All right. So I was doing some very deep meditation, right? And you know, I tapped into a higher power. It's those who do meditation know that you can tap into a higher power. You can receive information and knowledge, right? And the higher power told me, it said, your purpose on this earth for right now is to communicate, is for me to communicate through you to reach those that cannot communicate with the higher power itself, right? So I said, okay, I understand. And you know, when your meditation is just intense focus, right? So I was intensely focused on what I was doing. And what I was doing, I don't want to say it because I don't want to, like, make it the future. But what I was doing, I was doing something and I was like, damn, what if I created this program, this AI, that can make this task 100 times more easier? And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to do it. All that shit, right? And then I'm like, wait a minute. What about the people that worked hard, found a passion in it, or it was their dream to do it? What about them? Do they just get kicked to the curb? It's no longer hard, no more failures, no more successes. It's just there, giving out. You know what I'm saying? Easy. A regular schmegler, everyday person, homeless sticky Joe dude on the road can easily go online and do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, the way AI is moving and advancing, I'm sure that most passions and dreams are gonna get thrown out the window because the AI is gonna make it really easy for anybody to do that. And the reason I say that, what I'm saying, passions, it's like it gives you that driving force, you know what I'm saying? You really want to do it. And when you really want to do something, you don't automatically succeed. You have to fail. And through that failure, you're going to learn, and then you're going to fail, and then you're going to learn, and then you're going to fail, and then you're going to learn, and then you're going to finally succeed. And when you succeed your passion, you feel great, you know what I'm saying? But what if AI took away that failure and just made you succeed? It's not going to be any more of a passion. It's just going to be something that's so easy that damn near like getting up and brushing your teeth. That's not a passion. You should, but that's not a passion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the way AI is advancing, I'm sure that it's going to do that eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take away people's passions, dreams, drive, and just throw it out in the trash and just give it to you easy. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, I was like, what does this remind me of? You know what I'm saying? And then instantly, WALL-E, the movie WALL-E. And in the movie WALL-E, the humans were living on a ship named the Axiom, right? And they were all fat and lazy, just moving around in a chair. They had free food, they had free education, they had free clothes. It was like living on a cruise ship for free, and you don't have to do any sort of work at all. You know what I'm saying? They had like a screen, right? In their chair. They're moving around with a screen in their chair, right? And they could talk to people, right? And in the movie, the movie, WALL-E was going through the two people with the chairs, right? And you've seen one of them talking through the screen. Then the camera pans over. You see the person he's talking to right next to him. Now, now you might think, man, that shit would never happen. Probably not for you, but can you imagine your bloodline, right? Can you imagine them living like that? That's not the way to live. And you know what I'm saying? I'm looking into the people's eyes, which I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of weird or crazy because it's like it's a cartoon or whatever, but there's truth in the cartoons, you know what I'm saying? Or it's a cartoon movie, whatever it's called. And I was like, damn, these people have no passion. They have no passion to do anything, right? They're just there. They're living, but they're not living. It's like it's like they were a piece of trash just floating in the ocean, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just there, but they weren't there. They had everything, but they also had nothing at all. Let that sink in. Just think about that. They had everything, but they had nothing. Nothing at all. And the biggest thing I seen was that it made them comfortable where they were living. It was all about their comfort, right? And we all know comfort is not something that's good. Well, comfort is good, but only to an extent. If you're too comfortable, you won't have any drive, passion, or drive to chase your dream. You won't want to do anything that really matters. You won't want to do anything that you need to do. Like, if you're comfortable, too much comfort, you're pretty much, you're just not living the way you were supposed to live. You're not going to achieve your purpose, what you were supposed to achieve. And, you know what I'm saying? They had everything, but they also had nothing. And the way I was thinking, I was like, damn, if I'm thinking like, boom, AI, I'm guessing that we're still gonna be alive to see this, that AI is gonna take away most people's passions and dreams and make it easier for everybody else to get. I'm sure we'll be alive for that. Then what's to say that this movie cannot come true? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of people will be like, nah, hell no. Like, this will never be real. But go back 100 years from now, 200 years from now, the type of level of understanding and AI that we have, they would have thought this was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, can you imagine? And a lot of people will not care because it's not really going to affect them now. It's most likely going to affect your children, your children's children, and so on. And most won't care at all. You know what I'm saying? But that just can't happen. What's gonna be a world where you have everything but you also have nothing? That just goes against the way of life. You know what I'm saying? It can't happen. And in the movie, the clip I'm about to show you, when they were explaining the Axion ship, every like image or like commercial they showed with human beings, they always made sure that they were buff with a whole nice long family of kids, right? The dad shoulders were buffed up, the mom was fit, daughter, all that was fit, right? Hell no. You watch the movie, you see ain't none of that happening. They're all fat and lazy slumped. So, you know what I'm saying? A new level of understanding just hit me. What if it was purposely set up like that to be like, oh yeah, free gym, all this, you could do everything. But it was kind of like a trap where they get you fat and lazy and comfortable and they control everything while you think you control everything, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it was like that? And I'm like, damn. But I'm sure, I'm sure, like, I'm sure if somebody said, yo, come to this ship, you know what I'm saying? We got everything. We got, free transportation, damn near like fucking Teslas in a chair. You don't gotta buy it, it's free. You know what I'm saying? We could travel anywhere we want, free everything, free pool, free beach, free food. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If a nigga hear free bitches, I'm sure he'd jump on that shit quick as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm sure a lot of people now, in the future, and in the future's future, will pick to join that ship. You know what I'm saying? And even if they see what's gonna happen, I'm sure a lot of them will be like, no, I'm gonna keep my body fit. No, I'm gonna do this. If you can't do it now, you're not gonna do it later. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. It's gonna take time, but I'm sure if you can't do it now, where there's gonna be failures and successes and hard times and good days, you're not gonna do it then when there's just all good days. You're gonna be too comfortable. You're not gonna want to get out the bed. You're gonna want to go back to sleep and not awake to what's really happening. Damn, that's smart as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show you the clip right now, and just peep how they're showing how the people are buffed up, all of that. It's showing free everything, you know, a very comfortable life. Which I ain't gonna lie, the way how they make this shit look, it look comfortable as a bitch. But you gotta think about the longevity of it. It's not good. Just watch.
Designed to accommodate the needs and desires of each of her 600,000 passengers. Let's take a look at some of the exciting features and programs that await you and your family.
Look at that.
The Axiom offers a vast array of living accommodations to suit you and your family's needs. Residents of the Axiom may choose from 3 elegant floor plans. Many feature unparalleled views of the great
All buffed up, you know what I'm saying? They don't show not one fat person in here.
Each hover chair provides a vibration-free transport experience at all times.
Axiom navigation system.
It is virtually impossible to be lost on the Axiom, as the hover chair always knows exactly where you are and where you'd like to be.
A future Tesla.
If you wish to quickly navigate to a far-reaching corner of the ship and wish to travel at faster speeds than the hover chairs will allow, use the Axiom's People Mover system, and off you go.
Shopping.
The Axiom offers a limitless selection of shopping choices for the discriminating buyer.
Everyone
Choose
buffed
from
up.
a large variety of quality family products at the Buy n Large Supercenter, or visit one of hundreds of specialized Buy n Large retail outlets. Bazillion B&L, the Big B, B&L Best Brands, Buy n Lug, and hundreds more.
So, I'm sure you've seen that shit look comfortable as fuck. You know, there's already Tesla. You type in, it brings you to destination. You don't gotta drive. I mean, there is gonna be car crashes and stuff, but the next clip I'm about to show you, I'm about to pull it up right now. Ain't no car crashes. It's all navigated perfectly, like railroad lines and all that. Like, could you imagine? That looks comfortable as shit. But, you know what I'm saying? They have the family man. The dad's all buffed up, big chest poking out, all that. The mom looks nice, nice figure. The kids, the child, everything. You know what I'm saying? The ideal life just to fuck with you. But that's really not the ideal life. That's a Matrix ideal life. That's not the ideal life. Let me show you. Pull it up. And pay attention to how the people look. Pay attention to the screens that they're using and who's next to them. Pay attention to how easy it is to get everything. Like, how easy it is. Oh, the new fashion is blue. Press a button, their whole fit turns blue. Pay attention to that. Pay close attention to the children. How they were being taught life on Axiom. Can you imagine? The children don't even know that they used to live on Earth, pretty much. If these are like the different generations of people that lived on the Axiom, I'm sure they don't teach about no goddamn Earth. I'm sure they teach them about this is life. So imagine, say, I know you can't think way in the future, but say it's your children, you're dead, and you're living like this, and your children are living like this, and they don't know about you. They don't know about the earth. They just live like this. Fat, comfortable, has everything but has nothing. Just let me go ahead and show you. Hopefully there's no ads and stuff. There's ads. You know what I'm saying? Not everything can be perfect, but on that shit, it's perfect as fuck. Got you comfortable as a bitch. Now watch this. Full screen. screen.
So let's hover over to the driving range and hit a few virtual balls into space.
Nah, we did that yesterday. I don't want to do that.
Look who he's talking to right next to him.
I don't know. Something.
Look at that. Not one crash could ever happen.
Make a place scream.
Look, I'm tired of it.
If you can't fold the straws, you have to show them any good.
Hot. Over here.
Look at that. A whole drink so fast.
Hello? Tunnel. I'm in a tunnel. I can't hear you.
You heard that? The most they had to go through in that whole clip, 49-second clip. Hello? I'm in the tunnel. I can't hear you. Look at that. The temperature's always a nice, cool, warm 72 degrees. Can you even think about the evolution? Like, if this becomes reality, can you think about the evolution? Evolution is there to help you survive, to help you adapt to your environment. This is not a good fucking environment. Can you think about the evolution for humans, right? The most they had to go through was, honey, hello? I can't hear you. I'm going through a tunnel. Fuck. I'm gonna try to skip forward, maybe not, but just pay attention to the children. The babies, actually, not the fucking children, the babies.
By and large, everything you need to be happy. Your day is very important to us.
Everything you need to be happy. That ain't real happiness or true happiness.
A is for Axiom, your home sweet home.
First, what you do notice off the bat is the robot is teaching the future generation of humans. Now, if you think about now how the robots, self-driving trucks, self-driving cars, robots in the warehouses and stuff at Amazon. That's what I heard. I'm sure they are. You know, robots delivering food. Don't you think teachers are making riots talking about they need more pay? What happens when they get tired of it? Some robots created that could teach. They program that motherfucker. Put you in the school. Put them in the school. Ain't no complaining about I need to get paid. No. And first of all, nah, I'm not even gonna get in there. But ain't no complaining about I need to get paid. Hell no. Robots teaching the future generation. They could program whatever the fuck type of lies they want to say and teach that future generation. These are kids, babies, toddlers. And they already programmed us enough. But can you imagine how much more they can do? Especially how the adults, the men that need to be strong, not physically, but, you know, emotionally, spiritually strong for their family. And the women that need to be emotionally strong for her kids can't be there. They're weak. The kids are going to become weak too. The robots are teaching them. Now listen to what they're teaching them.
B is for by and large, your very best friend.
Time for